You know what? Today, I feel like doing reactions. What's up, guys? GeorgeTheCloud here. My name's Jorge, aka George. Welcome to the channel and welcome to my life. We have Asaf Avidan, who I have reacted to in the past. He has really surprised me with his vocals, with his whole artistry. He's a multi-instrumentalist and he just does a bunch of things. So very impressive. And he recently put out a music video, Unfurling Dream. So that's what we're going to check out. I hope you guys are excited and that you're ready. I'll have a playlist at the end so you can check my other reactions to him. In fact, let me look him up on my channel here. What was the recent one? I've gotten a lot of requests for his videos, which is good. Over Your Blues. I think that's the most impressive so far. I mean, that was crazy. And the In a Box 3, things that he was doing there. Okay, well, let's go to the most recent one and get started here. Is there any information that I should be aware of? Vocals and guitars, Asaf. Okay. All right, well, grab some popcorn, fill up your water, put your headphones on. And let's go.
And as we fall away, and as we fall away, a dimming star shines up afar for our sake.
It's like from the 1950s.
I'm wide asleep, and I can feel my sun-stained skin begin to peel. Holla, holla, baby, I think I'm losing my mind, maybe I've been touched by the divine. Oh, save me, I don't want this line, I'm crazy now. I'm falling, I'm uncoiling, I'm all warm, I lose my form, I am reborn, I have no shape, I am the storm, I try to stop. Nothing in this world can make me stop. Entropy's finally having its way with me. Drop until there's nowhere to lift it up, and then you clap. Clap it. I fall until I have no pretense. I think I am now just frequency. I am a shimmer on the sea, but somehow drowning me. Woo!
It's getting crazy.
I spread to the earth that I made up. I shed every shell that I made up. The hump of a flow at the edge of my senses are gone. Instead I take off. I'm a spark, I'm a sparkle, I'm a mark, I'm remarkable. A part of a recyclable particle. Show where I go, I don't know. Through the gradient flow. Well born with a leak, we're shipping, we go now. Look at that, 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 look at that. Look at that, what did that, look at that. Look at that, what did that, look at that. Look at that, what did that, look at that. It laugh and go just like that. Look at that, what did that, look at that. It laugh and go just like that. Look at that, what did that, look at that. Can't do nothing but that, it like that. Honey, come take me, this current is breaking me. Somebody wake me, my mind is forsaking me. I know it sounds crazy, I know it sounds crazy, I do. This current is breaking me. Somebody wake me. My mind is forsaking me. I know that I scare you. I know that I scare you. Believe me, I feel you when I get like this. I scare too, but there ain't nothing I can do. See, I am her. As we fall away, and as we fall away, a dimming star shines up afar for our sake.
What do I make of this video? First things first, we hit the like. I am subscribed and I have a link of the original video down in the description below. So at first I thought it was actually him there. And then I realized, what the heck, this is AI. This is all created using AI. And it's really gotten to the point where you almost can't tell the difference. I mean, on Facebook, you see it all the time, and it's a shame where people try to deceive others into selling these like sad, like heart-wrenching stories and trying to get some likes and views out of that. But you know, I support the use of AI here, like in this format, creatively, and for the visual arts, etc. Something with a purpose, and it's just such a huge tool because it's like opening up Pandora's box. You can do anything, and this was so well put together. I mean, the AI did it, but I'm talking in terms of like the concepts going back and forth, and there were some shots where I literally could not tell the difference. I think it's when he was in his car in the convertible, where it was just really, because sometimes the way you can tell is that things are kind of too blurry, too refined, right? Too nice and smooth compared to real life. But if you have a shot that's supposed to be pretty simple, let's say for example like here, this could be, how are you able to tell? There's no details around, and there's no things for comparison. It's just him and a light behind him. But with the baby, I could tell because it's the proportions are a bit off. And like I said, with AI, they just have this filter of like smoothness, of like you look better and more like with makeup and stuff like that. But yeah, aside from that, I mean, you could show this to somebody maybe of age, maybe somebody that's older and not familiar, and they would think this is legitimate. But I have to say, it just creatively, it opens up worlds, and you're able to do things like this where you wouldn't be able to otherwise, at least not as easily, right? I mean, you could recreate the props, what he's wearing, things around, but like this, for example, like the whole surroundings with the architecture and whatever landscape, like that's extremely difficult. Like for example, like this one, what is he even climbing? Like the texture on there, it sounds like he's at the top of like some sugar powdery stuff, not even land or dirt, anything like that. And also what with the sky here has flattened out, and we get some weird cloud patterns, but they're definitely flat. It's just crazy. I mean, visually juicy, right? It's like wow, especially as an artist, like looking at, oh my god, all the possibilities, the colors, just the like, look at this shot right here, transforming into dust. He's going back to the original form. But where was I going with this? Oh yeah, I think it works. The AI works in his favor because his voice and the style of music that we're hearing is also kind of crazy. So crazy matches crazy, right? Surrealism goes with surrealism, and I think it's a good combination. This wouldn't work as well for everybody, right? For all types of music, no, not really. I wouldn't recommend it, right? It's a big dilemma because we're at the beginning of this new era in terms of technology. So you do have to embrace it, go with it, but also, we're gonna have more traditional thoughts as well, like what if he had done this a different way. But I get it. I like the exploration, and all these people putting out videos using AI, they are the pioneers. I mean, I'm not saying it's like the most difficult thing, because that's it, you're leaving everything or most of it up to the AI to make it. but it is sort of risky. It's sort of new. It's like it's a new beginning. It's a new thing. So I like it. His vocals here, they were going from here to there, etc. The meaning was kind of wacky. I don't know if he, came up with the music, like the lyrics himself, or if they also used AI to kind of refine it, to give them, ideas, etc. But overall, I like how there's a theme here, and that's maybe my biggest criticism with AI is that since you can do so much, you're gonna want to do it. You're gonna want to explore, but then you kind of lose track of, okay, what's the concept here? What are we doing? It's, he's going to outer space, he's going into the ocean, he's going into. But this video, I think, is a little bit tighter, right, with the use of AI. So to me, it's as if he was coming out of the 1950s, giving me James Bond kind of vibes. Very classy, very stylish, right? With the snake, with the crow, with the deers. So he's surrounded by nature as well. We're combining, a lot of things, like I said, because of the AI. He's here with nature. He's also, in the city. He's in this auditorium, and there's like an army of himself. There's a lot going on, but I'm not going to describe every single scene because then that would take a long time. But I do enjoy the darkness of it. It's stylish, dark, it's mysterious, and kind of weird, kind of like intriguing. What's going on here? Unfurling Dream. I'm actually going to look this up. I doubt anyone else has done this. I may be the first person in a long time to do this. Unfurling. Definition. It's a verb. Make or become spread out from a rolled or folded state, especially in order to be open to the wind. Okay. So maybe like a unfurl. Maybe like a crumpled up piece of paper. You unfold it, you spread it out, and you let it go into the wind. That could be, a symbolism for many things, such as like your soul, your spirit, like be free, open up, and go follow your dreams, kind of thing. So it does tie in with the music video and the sense of exploration that we're getting from him doing this, multiplying himself. We're in like the metaverse. He's dancing with death, with skeletons. He's doing dangerous stuff. Okay, he's getting out there. He becomes a mortician or a doctor. Either way, I think it's cool. I think this may be the best AI music video that I've seen. I haven't seen that many, but the others, they just kind of pale in comparison, and they look a lot more cheesy and random. This one, like I said, I think at least the concept, it's a little bit tighter, and the important thing here is like the song itself, the vocals, and how it just takes you back. Like those trumpets, the instrumentation that they're using, to me is like, it just really like oldies type of music, 1950s, a different time whatsoever. So I think that's going to be my opinion here. Would be interested to know what you guys think, and if you have any more suggestions. So comment, hit the like, check out my Patreon, and at the end, do a flip. Till the next.